Now I want to have another piece, maybe something like this to give it a bit more of difference. I just used some leftover fabrics. So let's see, maybe something like this. It don't have to be this wide, but I just like it this way. It's a bit too long. And keep these tiny pieces as well. You can, for example, create some it's called tags out of this, or something else. I just keep some. These are good for journaling cards as well. Okay, get rid of your loosened threads. Or maybe it would have been better to have the other smartphone online so that I would be able to see the time. But anyway, let's see. We have recording time left. We are here for 30 minutes already. So maybe we are in part 2 already, because I don't want to create this really long videos for you to watch, but more like a few not shorter parts, not so long videos. What is the opposite of long? Short is opposite. Shorter, yes, okay. My brain is not working so well today, I think. So I want to have some shorter videos for you to watch, so that we don't stay here all day, even if I am creating or crafting, in this case, for more than, let's say, 30 minutes. So this fabric is not straight, but I like it really much, and we will cover it up anyway. Of course, you can start by using some paper and then put on the fabric. This would look really well too, I think. But I just want to use it, or want to create it this way around, because I want to create, this is to stabilize the spine and to give you a bit more to look at, to make the journal a bit more colorful, but I want it to be really usable as well. So I want to put on papers you can write on and work with, and pockets and tuck spots and all those things. So I will not cover up the whole fabric, but part of it, and you will be able to see a part of the fabric. So get rid of the glue. Okay, so this looks fine. Ooh, where's my glue bubble? Okay, I don't know. I have to clean up anyway. So let's just check. Yes, I really like the look of it. I like that the fabrics are sticking out a bit. Just gives you something more to look at. So let's see, I want to use this fabric. This is an old t-shirt. Of course, it's washed. You can reuse the things as well. Just have to see if I have some longer pieces. Yes, this would be a longer piece. Oops, don't need this. So let's get rid of some things we don't need. Maybe I can rip it. So this is a bit thinner fabric, so it's a really old t-shirt. I could not wear anymore, so I decided to reuse it for my crafting. Okay. Oops. Yes, you will come in handy later. Something like this would be fine, I think. This is curling up a bit at the edges, so we have to put on the glue a bit right to the edges, like with the other fabrics as well. So this is more kind of a jersey fabric. The other fabrics are more like cotton, but you can use whatever you have at hand and what you like. Maybe it's a bit too long. I think I will shorten it a bit more. So I don't know what to tell you right now, but I don't want to put this video onto some music because I don't like it at the moment. So I did in the past and I liked it really much. Maybe I will do in the future, and I know there are some crafters which explain to you what they will do, and then they put the video onto some music, and I enjoy this kind of videos as well. So I watch them and I enjoy them. My shoe is going away. But I don't want to do it for this video, so maybe I can tell you something, or maybe you want to tell me something, even if it's not a live stream but a recorded video. But tell me everything you want in the comments, of course, especially crafting themes and junk journal themes. I'm really interested in, and I watch some other crafter channels. So usually when I find a crafter's channel I like to watch the video, not all the videos, because usually there are some videos I'm not interested in. I think this is usual, that you are interested in every video somebody showed, but I work my way through the channel and I try to work my way backwards. So starting with the oldest videos and see how they grow and how they change their style while creating. And I like and comment videos and so on, and I hope that you will do the same for my channel if you like what you see. So I don't aim for followers just to have followers. I know there are people who do this, but this is not my thing to say so, or not my aim, not my goal. I just create because I like creating, and I hope you like what you see. So this is why I started doing YouTube. But everyone is different and everyone does the things he or she likes for her or his own. So it's totally fine if you do things because of other aims, other goals, other purposes than I do. I just wanted to tell you a bit about myself. Maybe you're interested in the person who is crafting here with you. This is not the best fabric, but anyway, it will work out. We will make this work. Okay, maybe I will cut this off. Oops. Okay, good. Let's get rid of the glue again. I have really many little glue bubbles over here and one big right now. So this is the cool thing about Fabric Fix. And I don't know if you recognize, but I had a bit of glue seepage over here, and then I just rubbed this off and it's totally fine. So now let's see. Yes, it looks good. Next part, maybe something colorful right now. This green would be perfect. So I buy my fabrics at different places. So for example, we have an Action in Germany and in the Netherlands as well, I think, and maybe in France. I think in France there are Action markets too. So this is like a dollar store, to say so, or a dollar shop, where you get really many crafting things and decorative things and things for your household for a really low price. So this is where I buy my stuff. I get things as presents from people who know I am crafting, and they tell me I had to put away some things. Maybe you want some of these things. Sometimes I create a journal for them as a thank you if they want a journal. Sometimes they just give me things they have put out of their own stash, so papers, books, fabrics, and so on. And I use leftover, what do you call it, food packagings as well. So cardstock from food packaging. This is what I started with, and I use it today, and not today in this video, but I still use it, I wanted to say. Or old books, I just told you, old calendars, the pages from the wall calendars, as well as this A5 sized calendars, so the covers of the calendars, even used up calendars where you don't can do anything with the pages, because it's written on the pages and you don't want to be this stuff, this personal stuff being visible for other people, which is totally fine. I just reuse the cardstocks, so the outside, the covers. So I try to stick my fabric right into the crease and not letting this overlap, yes, but not this straight. But this is why I use my bone folder to tuck this into the crease. Let's just double check. I think it's okay. I have a few more parts to do, so let's see what fabric do we have. I have this really thick upholstery fabric, which I love really much, but I think I will not use it for here. But I can use something like this, so the thinner fabric pieces. This is the fabric I tea dyed or coffee dyed, I don't remember. It's a while ago. So I just put it into some black tea or coffee, or sprinkled it in black tea or coffee. So let's see. Get rid of your loosened threads. I need something like this, not more. Okay, this is too small for our project, so I will keep it for other projects, of course. Zip, zip. Many loose threads. So keep your basket in a reachable place. Okay, this looks good. And if the fabric is a bit more thinner, like mine is, and you are able to see a bit of the writing through, I really like this effect. But I think you will not be able to see too much, through too much, because I want to put on, as I said before, I want to put on scrapbooking papers later for you to play with, or for one person to play with. For the person who gets this journal, I don't know who the person will be. I just create because of the joy of creating. Then I will maybe decide later. I will decide later what to do with this journal. So sometimes I create journals especially for people. So like I said before, for example, for people who gave me some things from their stash, or because I want to do someone a favor or get them a good feeling, making some joy, bringing some joy into their life, something like this. But this journal is just for the sake of creating. So let's see. I'm recording for 40 minutes right now. So maybe I have another 20 minutes and then I have to check the clock, because I have to do some other things today, of course. So some chores, I have to get some laundry done, which is washing at the moment, and I have to hang it up. And later I have to go to work. And I love crafting, but I'm looking forward for going to work and doing the yoga later, because I love my work and I love yoga as well. So crafting would never be my full-time job for me. This would destroy the joy for me to say. So if I would have to craft, I just craft when I want. So I put in some crafting appointments in my calendar, but if I decide I don't want to craft today, I just don't do it, and this keeps the joy in my life. Okay, maybe the fabrics get a bit too long. Okay, no, they are looking good. Just get rid of these strings over here. Okay, let's move on. Okay, maybe some, this is a bit thicker, but I like it so much. For example, this is a fabric I got from a person I work with, and we like each other really much. She gave this fabric to me and other fabrics, and I created a journal for her. Let's see if we can rip this. Oh yes. And I already did something with this fabric. Yes, the length is okay. I think I created or decorated some journaling cards with it, and I think some journals as well. So I use up the things I get or I buy. I get as presents or I buy for myself for different projects, because sometimes I only need a tiny little bit of them. For example, this fabric, this was a really big piece with this. This is half the shape of a leaf, and it is something like this in whole, and it's a really good amount of this Bordeaux red, which I like really much. I'm no red girl. I like pink and something like this. So violet, purple, and every kind of pink, especially the really bright pink. This is why my craft mat is pink. And this was a birthday present, for example. Or here we have some light pink. Maybe I will use this for the next signature. We will see, or the next pages. But what I want to call, I guess, and I created, for example, a little notebook out of this, and I used the fabric for so many other things. And usually I remember where I got the fabrics or the materials from. Not every time, to be honest, because I get so many of them, even as presents. So as I told you before, but usually I remember where I have them from. Maybe not where I bought them, when I bought them by my own, but if I bought them by my own or if it was a present. And usually I remember the person who who gifted this to me. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. And this gives me a good feeling when creating too. So for the person who gets this journal, it is not interesting if the fabric 1 was from person A and fabric 2 was from person B, something like this. But for me, as a crafter, it just gives me a good feeling. Oh, I had this from person A and this was from person B, and this was created especially for me, for example. So my mother does, do you call it crocheting? I don't know, I think, and stitching, and so she does handcrafts, and then she gives me sometimes she gives me what she created, and when I use this up, I can remember, oh, this was from my mom, or she asked me, do you want this? And do you want me to craft this or to create this for you? And then you can use it in your junk journals, and it's so lovely. So let's see, maybe this direction is the right direction. Perfect. Of course, you can iron this before using it if you want to, so it lays more flat. For me, it doesn't matter. It will lay flat. Oh, this is really wide. And a bit too long, I think. I don't want to go too long with these. And usually I keep these little things as well, but I have so many of these, so I will throw this away. Yes, I can. I have too much stuff. This is really wide. I think I will cut off a piece. But this I will keep. This is cool for tags, or for creating fabric ruffles with your sewing machine, which I do from time to time with my leftovers. Ooh. Oh, come on. Come on now. So, it sticks to my finger. So this can happen, no big deal. Okay. I try not to throw too many things onto my floor, because then I would take this to the rest of the house, and I try to avoid this. If I have to clean up my craft room, I have to go through my craft room with a vacuum cleaner. It's really, really necessary. I will do someday. Ooh, this way around. This is the right side. So again, trying to get this right into the crease using my bone folder. Maybe this could work out too. So here maybe you can see through a bit, and I like this. So maybe I will put on only a piece, a piece of scrapbooking paper over here, so as you can see a bit of the writing and a bit of the fabric, and the writing shining through the fabric. We will see later. I did not decide yet, and I don't know if I will have time today for the decorating part, or if I will only do the basic part today, but we will find out. And I will show you the videos on different days, so that you have something to look at every day. Not every day, but sometimes a week. I don't know. I don't have an content. Oh, sorry. I don't have a content or upload schedule. So this looks good. Something like this. Okay, this looks good. So I don't have an upload schedule because I just do what I like and what I want, and it's just a hobby. So okay, but of course I want to keep you on my channel. So I will show you these videos in not one video a day, but maybe 2 times a week or something like this. That just depends on my mood. We will see. Maybe I will have an upload or content schedule one day. We will see, but I don't have right now. I tried it out. It did not work out so well for me, so I skipped it, and maybe I will do this later. So let's see. We had something really colorful. Maybe I could use some of this brown. This is like, it's for leather. This is from the same friend I got this from. Okay, this is a bit too wide. I think you cannot rip this, or can you? Oh, you can. Oh, but it's a bit difficult. Okay, let's just snap this off. Oops. I don't want to keep this because I don't know what to do with it. Oh, sticking to my fingers. Okay, sticking to my fingers, so let's just rub this off. Hopefully this works out. Okay, oops. Okay, this worked out. So let's just get rid of the pieces we don't need. So loose strings and something like this. This is way too long. Let's get rid. Oh, it's so much sticking to my finger. Okay, this worked out fine. Oh, some more. I like the frayed edges look, but you will not be able to see it later when I put on scrapbooking paper. We will see. So we need something like this. Oh, it feels so well, and it looks like leather, but it's for leather. So like a kind of vinyl, I think. Okay. And of course I will keep this off cut. And repeat the gluing, 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 gluing. So it's Friday today, so it's my last working day for the week. I only work from Monday to Friday. I don't work at the weekends. We have some plans for the weekends. So we want to visit a friend, or we want to go to a birthday party on Saturday evening. And the theme for the birthday party is bad taste, which is meant to the clothing you wear. So you can wear anything you want, and if it looks really bad, it's good. And we wanna visit a friend on Sunday as well, because another of our friends has her birthday. This is the one who makes the yoga with us on Sunday. But we only want to go there, eat some cake, drink some coffee and tea, something like this. So nothing special, no party or anything. But these are the plans for our weekend. What are your plans for the weekend? I cannot tell you when this video will go online, so I think the weekend I just told you of will be over when this video goes up. Maybe it's over for a longer time when this video goes up. I will smear a bit of glue onto here, but for me it's no big deal because I can cover it up anyway. Yes, but maybe you want to tell me as an example what you do on your weekend. So that we have a weekend where we go to 2 birthday parties is really unusual for us. Usually we do something on one day and we have some free space on another day, but it's fine for this weekend. So this is a bit too long for me. Don't want it to be this long. So cut it off. Okay, this is not glued together, which is really good. And I try to cut this off a bit. Okay, we have something left over here. Oops. Okay, this is fine. Go into the bin or into the trash. Next I want to use, what do I have over here? Maybe something like this. This would be good. I think this was some fabric I bought at the Action Market, so the dollar store. This is a really thin fabric and it's not cotton, it's synthetic. And you get these fabrics there in packages, like 5 for I don't know, 2 or 3 euros, something like this maybe, but you get them as packages, in packages. And I think they call them decorative fabrics, deco fabrics, something like this. Yes, deco fabrics they are called. Oops, they are not for making clothes, but for decorating and crafting. And they are perfect for crafting. So they are not really expensive, they are really cheap, but they have some expensive fabrics as well. Sometimes I go to the fabric market and buy some fabrics, and keep this of course. But because I have so much stuff, I try to not buy anything more. I try to avoid Action Market and dollar shops at the moment. Sometimes I go there and then I buy more stuff, to be honest. Or someone tells me, I have some buttons left. Do you need buttons? I don't need buttons. I have buttons. I have really many buttons. But of course I say, yes, I need buttons and I need books. I just use them up. So I have a bit more space left in my craft room. And I use it up and I use the things I get. So as you can see here, I use up the things. And as I said before, I try to craft more regularly so that I really do use up the stuff I have and have some free time and playing time for myself to places. So some me time where I do things I like. Oops, maybe a bit more straight would be fine, but if not, if it wrinkles up a bit, it's fine too. So this is a really thin fabric. But there will come a time where I have to tell the people who ask me if I want to have some stuff, no, sorry, I don't have the space for it. And sometimes I do say no because I don't like the things they ask me if they want to give me, or they ask me if I want to have it. Sometimes I don't like it, or I don't have the space, or I have too many of these things already. But it don't happen so often. It happens more often that I say, yes, please. Okay, why not having a bit of a wrinkled up fabric? This looks cool too. Am I in frame? Yes, nearly. Oh, I recorded for nearly an hour right now. So it will definitely be the second part of the video. This will not be a one-part video. Okay, I think I will stay, let's stay this loosened part. Okay. I have to do some more, so I think I will do a third part. So one part with gluing together all the pages, one part with gluing in fabrics for the first half of the book, and then a third video with the rest of the fabric gluing in parts, and then of course a part where I show you how I decorate the inside. So you have a few videos to watch if you want to see the process, if you're interested in because of the process or just because you like to watch other people craft as I do, even if it's repetitive stuff and not new stuff in any video. And I have to start my other phone to see which time we have. Oops, and if there was something, some information for my work, which are important for me to know them by now. So let's say this will be the last piece I show you in this video, and then I will start a third video. Okay, let's put this fabric in, and this was part of a deco fabric from the Action Market as well. This I remember. So let's start the other phone. Okay, and then I will take a look if there is something I have to do before starting the third piece of the video. Third part. Because sometimes I can craft for hours and hours, and it's just so relaxing. Some days I only craft for half an hour, something like this, and then I think, no, it was enough, I want to do something else by now. But right now I could craft on and on and on. I tried to finish the book, the part with the gluing in of the fabrics. Maybe I can manage to do this today. And then the next part would be the creative part where I put in different kinds of things, and I want to do this later. So now it's, oh no, I have a bit of time left. Okay, let's move on to the third part of the video.